maybe the most controversial thing that I wrote was trying to explain why this is so popular. And it says, the lecture is the least effective means of teaching, but it allows the two things both the audience and the sermonizer want most. The audience wants to do less work, and the sermonizer wants to be able to teach at an economically viable scale. There's a deal that's being exchanged in our room. Every time I walk into a church service and I see, all these people sitting there passively and this one guy sitting at the pulpit, I feel this exchange is being made. I'm like, the deal is we're going to do less down here and we're going to make what you're doing economically viable. Now there are churches where that's more or less true. There are churches that are really good at serving, really good at disciple making, but they are the exception. And so often this is the exchange that's ultimately being made. And I think it's really important you walk into a worship service and look at that exchange and say, is this happening? Like, is this really the reason this tradition is so elevated? Is the reason because these people are trying to figure out what's the box I could check that's going to require the least of me, including making sure that we have somebody that's less boring at the stage. And is that person saying to him or herself, if I deliver this well and I give the audience what they want, which is a less boring experience, something that's somewhat inspirational, something that'll tell them something maybe they didn't know, then I will be able to have a viable economic life. I think there are churches with a shockingly high percentage where that is the primary business they're in. That's the spiritual marketplace or exchange of services that's actually occurring in the room.